Hello everyone. I'm actually pretty late doing this video. I owe this video to a special person that's in the Finding Me group. But the purpose of this video, and I'm gonna have to make this really fast because Facebook does like 10 minutes and that's it, which is good. I apologize for the light too. You know I'm the same color as the sun. Just got off of work, so I'm sorry. I'm on my way home. But anyways, the purpose of this video was to give you a story about myself. And the story that I'm choosing to give you is a very recent story. And I apologize if I have tears. I am an emotional person, even though I don't like to show it. So basically, the reason Finding Me was even started is because, like I said in the introductory that I did in the very beginning of starting the Finding Me pages, was because I have a male friend who suggested that I do blogs. And prior to that, of course, you all know my king, Relly Rail, kept encouraging me, and he's still encouraging me to write a book. And the book is about my life, basically my life story. And I just didn't want to, and I really didn't want to because there was a lot of things about me that I don't like people to know. One of those things is me being emotional. I hate to show my emotions to anyone. And I don't like to show emotions because I feel like if I show someone my emotions, then I feel like they're going to have control over how to make those emotions come out of me. And I don't like that. So, with that being said, about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, I had this rage in me. And I didn't want to say, I didn't acknowledge the rage. I'll put it that way. My sister, who many of you know, Jelaine, told me that she thinks that I would benefit from counseling, as with Relly Rail. And me being me, you know, stubborn like my father, I did not want to do counseling. And it wasn't that I didn't think that, you know, I didn't agree with counseling, or I had, you know, I'm like, oh, well, there's nothing wrong with me. It wasn't that. It was just the fact that I have experienced counseling prior to now, and it wasn't a benefit for me. It didn't work under any means. So that's why I didn't want to go. I'm like, why do I have to go talk about my problems from my past? You know, I've done that before. It doesn't make them go away, and it really doesn't. So whoever can say, oh, well, counseling will make all your problems go away. No, it doesn't. It does not. And I will be the first to admit to you that it does not make your problems go away. You're still going to have that hurt. You're still going to have that pain. It's going to still be there. You'll just know how to manage it better. But anyways, I started going to counseling, and I figured if I'm going to go to counseling, then I might as well start from the beginning. Let's talk about all of the things that happened from my memory and the stories that I was told. So I started from birth. And as I was going through, you know, these memories and the stories that I was told, I started finding things about myself. And the whole purpose of me finding things about myself was to write this book. And the book initially was called Finding Me. Like, the groups is still called Finding Me. But I started noticing, and I started learning that you get hurt as a child. And sometimes that pain stays there forever. And when I say forever, I truly mean forever. It doesn't matter what you do, what you say, what a person does, or how they say it, whatever the case may be, that hurt is there. And sometimes you don't even know why you're hurt as a child. You just know that you're hurt. And sometimes you have to address those things. I'm not ready to share one of the stories that really hurt me as a child, but what I did learn is that you have to heal the child in you before you can heal the adult in you. Healing that child brings back your happiness, your pureness, your self-security, your self-esteem, because as a child we're innocent and our feelings get hurt. We hurt other people's feelings, but we're able to bounce back from that, and we're able to stand strong and face another day. Children have no fears. The only fear they have is not being loved, and that's a fear that adults have. No matter who you are, what you say you are, what you say you do and don't like, every person on this planet wants to be loved. So that was how Finding Me came. I am writing the book. I'm struggling with writing the book because there are things that I still don't want to talk about. There are still things that I don't want to mention or put in the book. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I may find a way to put it in there. I'm against fabrication, so it's going to be the raw truth. I definitely will. I'm changing up names in there. I can't believe I let y'all see me cry. But yeah, that's how Finding Me came. I went soul searching for the little girl, me as a little girl, and I was determined to connect with her. I was determined to not let her be a hurt little girl ever again. That way I'm not a hurt grown woman ever again. And even if I do become hurt, I can bounce back from that as I have before, but I'll bounce back even harder than I've ever been before. So that's one of my stories. That's a recent story. I am better than I was. I don't have as much rage. I'm not as much of a double piercing sword anymore. So I'm not, destroying souls with my words like I used to. Sometimes I did it on purpose. Sometimes I didn't. But yeah, that's something that I wanted to share with you all. So I'm done crying. I'm done talking. Today was wonderful. It was very, very beautiful. I can tell you that definitely. And I love you all. I truly do love you all. And I hope that whatever it is that you're hiding in yourself, and you don't want to find it, you don't want to dig deep to get to the root of it, find that strength and make it happen. That's the only way you're going to ever be truly, truly happy, is you have to be happy within yourself. And then you can get on to finding other those, deep-rooted DNA type of things. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. And I made it before the 10-minute mark. Yay me!